Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I am MarciaK, and it's been a couple weeks, and I've had several new tests and stuff done. So, over the past couple weeks, I've had a mammogram and my sleep apnea study testing. And look, right here we got Lily in the corner. She's sitting on a stool watching me. Yeah, so this video today is the culmination of the last couple of weeks, some of the tests that I've had done, and some of the things I've done throughout the day. And so let's get started. So today is Tata Day. I'm getting my Tatas tested, getting a mammogram. So smush the Tata Day. Here we go. I've never had a mammogram before, so this is my first one. Hi.
Hi, forward on the list.
Thank you. And that's my ID too. Thank you.
This is your first mammogram altogether, right?
Yes.
Okay. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good. I could take this.
Not done yet.
That's okay. I'll just take the top sheet,
Okay.
and then you can finish up the rest.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna step right through here.
Okay. Is that gown going to be big enough for me?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You can step right over in here.
Okay.
All right, you can go right into this last booth. All right, and this gown here is for you.
Okay.
Shirt and bra come off.
Okay.
Gown opens in the front. It's going to tie up to the neck and the waist. Go ahead, put everything into a locker. Take the key. Have a seat right out here, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is this thing on? Apparently, I forgot to hit the record button. So all of my imagery of the mammogram machine are missing. So here's a picture of one.
Great news, everything looks good today.
Good.
Normal and stable mammogram.
Okay.
So we read today's pictures and everything looks good. It's a negative mammogram, easy to read, nice and normal. You are all set.
Good. Awesome.
This is for your records.
Okay.
Your doctors get the full report, and you have a good day.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
All right, bye now.
So this morning I got a phone call because on Tuesday the 6th I was supposed to have my sleep study to so I can get a CPAP for my sleep apnea. This morning I got a phone call from the sleep center and they asked if I would be able to come in tonight because apparently they had a cancellation. It's Friday now as I'm recording this, and so my hair looks like hell and everything, but I want to document this thing. I've never seen any videos of. So this morning or whatever, so I'm going to document this so that way you guys can see what happens. Okay, I'm going to head inside now. are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. I'm Marcia.
You can come. Marcia will be right back.
Okay.
And I'll be in with you in just a moment, okay?
Okay,
I'm
thank
Holly,
you.
I'll be with you
All
soon.
right, thank you. Ooh, those must be all the wires. So that's the door I came in. So I came in this door. We got the bed. Couple windows. Got the TV. And this is the bathroom. I have my own private bathroom. Hello. There's a shower and a toilet in there. And then these are all the wires that are going to be connected to me. Yeah. There's a camera right there on the ceiling. I don't know what that one is. Smoke detectors and stuff. And a fan, little lamp. But there's no Wi-Fi here. so I can't watch YouTube, I can't do work. I mean, I have my tablet that is connected to my mobile network, but no Wi-Fi. Anyway, this is it. This is where I'm sleeping tonight.
Okay, you have 2 belts on, one in your chest, one in your abdomen.
Yeah, I stand up for that, or
No.
Okay. Well, let me take my jacket.
Do you want to show somebody this or?
Huh? The bell?
No, the video.
Oh, so like 3 weeks ago I made a video about my weight and I put it on YouTube. So I'm like documenting my whole health journey. Just trying to do everything I can to improve my health. Yeah. So like I had met with a new primary care doctor and had all my blood work and everything done. So just doing it all. I have to know my numbers so I know what I need to improve on. Those are cool. They're like super elastic. I'm glad they won't be uncomfortable.
Now I'm going to be scrubbing your head and I'll be placing the leads which show me your brain waves.
Okay. Scrubbing my head like my...
With your...
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Kind of tickles.
Okay, now I'll be placing the leads which show me your brain waves.
Okay.
So I can determine which stage of sleep you're in.
Awesome. That's interesting. Is that some gel you put on there to?
It's a conductive paste, so we get a signal.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Very interesting. It's kind of cool to the touch.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever found that anybody has a hard time sleeping with these things on their head?
Mm-hmm. It's not so much the ones on the head too much. It's like the cannula in the nose and Paul's X.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that was going to happen.
Yeah. Now I'm just scrubbing the other areas out.
Okay.
Placing the leads. And chewing your chest right here. This is just your ground. And then one on each side of the eye, and those are going to show me when you're blinking, when your eyes are open and closed.
Okay. So now I can tell my mom I am actually grounded.
And then a couple on your chin to show me if you grind your teeth.
Yeah, I know I used to. My mom said when I was a kid I used to grind my teeth so bad that we lived in a 6-bedroom raised ranch. My bedroom was in the basement on the opposite side of the house as hers, and she said she could hear me in her room when I was grinding my teeth when I was younger. I don't know if I still do it. But nobody's mentioned lately that I do it still. I'm laughing at myself with all these. That looks funny.
And your EKG.
Okay.
And then the nasal cannula. And the thermistor. So one will collect your nasal flow, and then the other one shows us if your mouth breathes.
Okay. That's interesting. So is there air going through this, or is this just to measure
no, that's just to collect your breathing.
Okay.
And then you'll have a couple on each leg. And those
Okay.
tests for restless legs.
Okay.
But those I'll put on when you get in the bed.
Okay.
Do you have to use the bathroom?
Not right now. It seriously took me about 2 hours to fall asleep. So they were unable to connect me to a CPAP or anything for that type of testing the same night. So I had to go back a couple weeks later so they could put the CPAP on and test my sleeping with that. So now that I've had the sleep apnea study done, it's actually called a nocturnal polysomnogram, and I have the results right here. This is from the initial one. As you saw in the video, my voiceover, I explained that I was unable to fall asleep soon enough so that they could actually hook me up to a CPAP or BiPAP during the initial study. So I did have to go back 2 weeks later. I don't have the results of the second night yet. But these are the results from the initial polysomnogram. And for my respiratory parameters, I had a respiratory disturbance index of 85. So that's 85 times per hour on average that I had some sort of disturbance, whether it be an apnea, which is, so an apnea is when you actually stop breathing, and a hypopnea is when you have slowed breathing. So quite a bit. That's considered severe. Anything over 30 disturbances per hour is considered severe. And for the apneas, I had 125 obstructive apneas. And that was throughout the entire course of the first evening of study. And then hypopneas, I had hypopneas with arousal, which means it actually woke me up because I was having a hard time breathing. I had 32 of those. And then hypopneas with desaturation, meaning my the oxygen in my blood actually decreased because of the problems with the breathing, was 235 of those. So that was the apneas plus all of the hypopneas, 392 instances throughout the entire evening and the entire course of the study. So like I said, that averaged out to 85 throughout the time that I actually slept. So that's considered severe. So that's why they definitely sent me back the second evening, so that I could actually be hooked up to a, I don't know if it was a CPAP or a BiPAP that they hooked me up to, but in the one video I showed me hooked up to the nasal thing, so I look like Snuffleupagus. I used to watch Sesame Street as a kid, so, and Snuffleupagus was one of my favorite characters, so I get to emulate him. So I don't have the machine yet. As soon as the results from the second night of the study are submitted to my doctor, then I'll be able to go to a provider to get an actual machine. So yeah, that's the results of that. As you saw in the video, my mammogram was completely clear. In fact, when I saw this imagery on the screen, there was not even any fibrous tissue or anything. Like, it was completely clear, nothing at all in my study or on the mammogram. So yeah, I think that's about it. Some other great news. Since I started focusing on my health and the heaviest weight that I had documented of myself, as of this past Monday, it's now Friday the 16th, so on Monday the 11th, I am down a total of 17.2 pounds. I also am able to walk much longer distances. So, because I've been going out walking with friends, and sometimes if they're not available, I've been going out walking on my own. So, the last walk that I did was 1.5 miles. So I did 1.5 miles nonstop, which is a huge improvement over when I first started about a month ago. So, yeah, things are moving right along. My tests, I do have a couple more tests coming up. I have my PAP with an OBGYN. My pap smear is going to be next week. And then I also have a meeting with a nutritionist. I've been tracking all of the foods I've been eating every single day and writing them down, just so when I meet with a nutritionist, I can show them the foods I've been eating and see if there's any adjustments that they'd like for me to make, just based on my blood work and everything, because I'm getting new blood work next week as well. So that's how everything is right now. So thank you so much for tuning in and choosing to watch my video and support me in this process. And the amount of support has been amazing. I said that in my last video, and it continues to be that. And I love you all for the support that you're giving to me. My name is Marcia, and I am excited about my progress so far and about the future and what's to come. So thanks again for tuning in. If you guys follow me on any other platform, whether it be Instagram or Facebook or anything like that, you can find me on those at IAmMarciaK. I have the same screen name on all social media. And if you've been following me on any of those, I've often post pictures and stuff of the foods that I eat and some of the walks that I do. And coming up, I will be doing some cooking, cooking with Marcia videos. I'll be sharing those here on YouTube as well. So again, thanks so much for your support. And obviously the best way to support me is to subscribe, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell, so that way you'll get some notifications when I upload new videos. And thanks. I will see you guys next time. This is Lily Cat. She was just over on the stool. I picked her up so you guys could see her. Isn't she beautiful? She's purring away. She's trying to look at the camera too.